Hey guys, and welcome to a Sims4 Speed Build video. Today we are building a smallish family home which uses a lot of stuff from the Eco Lifestyle pack, but also a couple of other packs. I really love this house. I have to admit, this is one of my favorite houses that I've built in a long time, and if you've watched my 100 baby challenge, you will recognize it as that house. Although I've remade it, I made it a little bit more fancy, and obviously, building a house for the 100 baby challenge, you need a lot of stuff for babies and kids. So this house is more grown up. And yeah, I just like how it looks from the outside, and I also really like the little greenhouse we have attached to the side of the house, and then the layout seems to work really nice for gameplay. But yeah, so this house isn't really a starter house, to be honest. It's more of like a second house. But I guess you could totally buy this house like unfurnished and use it as a starter that way. And also, I just want to remind you guys that if you don't want to watch the whole video, that's completely fine. There are screenshots at the end of the video, so totally feel free to leap forward and have a look at those. And if you do have any ideas for other builds I could do, please go ahead and comment in the boxes below, or give this video a like. I really appreciate it. I'm just learning how to do YouTube, so whilst I've been playing The Sims 4, well, ever since it was launched, yeah, YouTube videos are a new thing to me, and I know they're not that great. Also, my computer did literally just turn the fans on a second before I hit record. There is a headset on the way in the mail. It was meant to be delivered yesterday and it didn't come. So soon we won't have to listen to my fans and my computer go crazy. But anyway, let's get back to the build and stop rambling. We're doing the kitchen with the island living counters, which I really like. I feel like they're not too over-designed. And then my new favourite thing to do with these windows from Eco Lifestyle is to put heaps of pot plants on them. So we go ahead and do that. It's a little tedious, but I think at the end of the day, it makes the house look so much more realistic, and it looks a bit cute as well. So why not? I did like that plant, but I had to kind of size it down, and I don't know if it ends up looking a bit silly, but oh well, it was done. So what can we do? It's always really awkward, I feel like, looking back at your builds and going, oh, I could have done that better. But yeah, there was a bit of clutter in the kitchen, and I really like that dish rack as well. That's one of my favourite clutter items, I have to admit. I'm a big fan of clutter in Sims 4, as you will probably see. This is going to be the living area, and that's probably the only flaw with the layout of this house. I don't really like how you've got the front door and then you kind of walk into the sofa. But whatever, it works, because obviously, you need a nice empty wall for a TV. So we also do my favourite, like, TV unit for the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle pack thing. You get, like, this dresser, and then you get the two matching cabinets either side of it. And I personally think it looks awesome, and I've done this in so many builds. I'm really going to have to stop. I think I don't finish it yet, so I will finish it in a sec. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I hope this is, yeah, I'm sure I'll do it in a sec. I also play around with coffee tables. I always find it really difficult with coffee tables. This one worked with the space, but I'm really disappointed that they put those weird glass panels in it. If it was all tongue-tied, I'm so sorry guys. If it was like a plain solid color, I would love it, and it would be perfect. So yeah, sadly it's not perfect, but oh well. We'll probably just throw some clutter on top of the weird bits and hope you don't notice them too much. That drink tray, I have to admit, that drink tray is so cool. We put some machinery magazines in the dresser, which I really love as well. I think those magazines are actually some of my favourite clutter items, and I've already said that once in the video before. That ottoman also kind of ties in with the rug, so I thought I would throw it in. And yeah, we are going back to the kitchen now. It was kind of difficult to know what to do, because I wanted some sort of island, but then we needed a table as well. So the island went, the table came back in, and I actually really like this base game table. I use it a lot. I know it's pretty basic, and I don't know, some people might think it's ugly, but I feel like it's a great size. You've got the white modern part of it, and then it's glass, so you don't have to worry about like textures and everything matching too perfectly. We go ahead and do something here. I think I was going to do shelves and something fancy, and I think I end up going for like a boring old painting. To be honest, it's been like maybe 3 days since I did this build, so I can't exactly remember. that rooster kind of menu thing also worked really well in the kitchen, so I went ahead and did that. I still don't know why I haven't done the TV unit. It's really bugging me, guys. But I think I'm actually beginning to think I'm getting mixed up with another build. I've done so much building nowadays, like the past couple of days, that yeah, sorry about that complete bum steer. Let's go ahead and do the master bedroom. Um, so I know I'm all tongue-tied, but I don't have time to re-record because I have to render this before work, and work is getting really close. And on top of that, I actually have to get ready for work. So I'm kind of like quick record, let it render while you do your stuff, getting ready for work, and then hopefully by the time I need my computer for work, it will finish rendering. I really hope that's the case. We go for a lot of green theme in here. The house is mostly green and blue, so not everything is like matchy, but I try to stick with kind of similar-ish colors. And we do have a dresser here. I feel like that dresser is like the perfect size. And yeah, I always throw the hairdryer on top of it because I feel like in real life I would totally throw clutter up there. Maybe I'm a messy person, I don't know. I probably am, to be honest. But yeah, I love it. I love a bit of clutter in The Sims. We do a little plant, and then we are going to quickly go in and do the ensuite soon. So I don't know, maybe I should have made the ensuite like a second smaller bedroom, but I didn't. I mean, you could always change it. This house will be up in the gallery. Everything will be up in the gallery. I'll leave my ID for the gallery up in the description box below. But yeah, I can't figure out how to link my builds from the gallery into like a YouTube description box. Like the gallery, even when I go onto the Sims4 gallery website, I feel like I can't even find myself, which is weird. So I don't know, because I know people download my builds from the gallery quite often. So yeah, this is the ensuite, and I feel like it's a great ensuite. Like, it's basically a very, very not fancy, very well-equipped family bathroom. And then we go ahead and we have a second bedroom. Not bedroom, I'm so sorry guys, I mean bathroom. It is slightly smaller, but I do throw in, why do I throw in a shower? We don't really need a shower, because, I mean, he's going to be having a shower in it. I don't know. I guess we've got all bases covered. And then that, like, hallway area we actually use as a study, and, I mean, if you have kids, you could totally pop some toys there, and, yeah, I really like it. We don't have this space in the 100 Baby Challenge house, so, I mean, it would be useful, but we have beds all over that house. It's insane. And honestly, we probably need a new house for them soon anyway. If you do want to go ahead and watch my 100 Baby Challenge, I might recommend that maybe watch some of the later episodes, because as, you know, I'm still learning the whole YouTube thing, and, you know, I think I'm improving with every video, but some of them are not great. But then, because, you know, I don't want people to miss out on things, and I want to be, like, completely open with what's happened in the challenge, so I'm recording, like, every second of the challenge. So, yeah, you know, maybe don't start at number 1. For example, I think the most recent episode we did, we actually aged up our firstborn to young adulthood. So technically he can move out now, which is awesome. I'm still kind of trying to decide what to do with him though. So yeah, we're nearly at the screenshots. The interior is nearly done. We kind of went OTT in the backyard, to be honest. And if you want to save some money for your Sims, you could put this on a lot and delete everything in the backyard, and you'll be saving a whole heap of money. I mean, I don't even know if the backyard vibes go with the rest of the house vibes, if that makes sense. But because I knew I was like making a video of this house, I didn't want the lot to look unfinished, and I just kept going and going and going. But here we have a little outside table, you know, so if your Sims want to eat outside, they can. We also do a little bit of gardening. We have a barbecue. I think I threw a bin out here as well. So yeah, and I don't know if I really talked about that greenhouse, but there's that like glass room on the side of the house where you can do lots of gardening. And I think because it's undercover, it means you can grow stuff that's not in season. I'm not sure, I have to check that. Oh, and we have a rooftop too. I nearly turned this into like a, I don't know, like an activity space with like towels and yoga mats and stuff and like lounges, but I decided not to because I thought maybe from the street view it might look a little odd. But I mean, you could totally do it. So we end up just going with solar panels from memory. Yeah, you know, why not? Why not make our own electricity? So we do have the ladder there. I guess I just left it there so that, you know, I think the solar panels break quite often, so maybe you need to repair them. And also, you might want to put stuff up there. I don't know. So I really love this grass that came from, I think it came from Island Living. And these ferns are also some of my favorite kind of gardening items to use. We do a little bit of gardening out the front as well. I'm not that great at landscaping on The Sims 4, I have to admit. So if you have any tips for me, that would be great. Or if you're awesome at landscaping, feel free to download this build, you know, delete all my landscaping, redo it, and send me some screenshots. I would totally love to see what you would do with it. Yep, so landscaping is nearly done around the house, and then we're going to do a massive pool. So that's the bit I said, you know, we go a bit OTT for. That's what I was referring to. I mean, so far, I don't think we've gone over the top. But yeah, we will soon. And it looks like they're just waiting for me to do something. Honestly, I'm probably like swapping shows on Netflix or putting a new podcast on or eating. What am I doing here? I do not know. I'm saving the game. Why am I saving the game? Guys, I don't know what's happening. Oh, I think we put it on a smaller lot. That was smart. Yes, that was very smart. As you can see, I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? So we're going to finish off the landscaping now. I don't even know where to put the mailbox. Like, I feel like if I put it near the front door, it's not very realistic and it can look bad. But then having it randomly near the footpath is also kind of weird on The Sims sometimes. Wow, we did a lot of landscaping. I feel like I spent more time on the landscaping than the actual house. But maybe that's a good thing because, as I said, I never do landscaping. I'm not that good at it. So at least I gave it a shot. So I promise we are nearly at the screenshots. There's only like 2 minutes left of the video. So if you're getting really bored, please stick around to the end. Because, you know, there is a pool coming. But yeah, I would totally live in this house. I would love to live in this house, actually. Like, it kind of meets all my criteria. I would probably, you know, probably have pretty much the same kind of furniture. I mean, I can't really see anything in the house I wouldn't, like, if you told me you have to buy that in real life, I'd be like, okay. I mean, I don't know about, what do I know about? Maybe, like, the bathroom's a little fancy for me. Like, I don't know if I had to spend all that money on, like, such a fancy bathtub, would I? I mean, if I had to, I would. But, I mean, I think I would prefer to buy, like, a fancy bookcase or something, because I'm a bit of a bookworm. Why is my screen not moving? I really hope this is, like, the recording and not, like, I mean, like, the footage, not the recording, because I've been talking for a really long time, and if I had to re-say all this again, I would probably go nuts. Oh, yay, it's working. What are we doing next? We are finishing up with some more garden beds, apparently. I forgot how much landscaping I did, guys. But yeah, we are nearly done. So, oh, I remember. I think we miss out on the footage for the pool, maybe. Oh, yeah, there it is. So the pool's in. I did have some very weird recording issues. I had the same issue over and over and over again, whereas I put stuff in iMovie and then the clip goes blue and I can't use it. But yeah, here are the screenshots. I hope you loved this build. It's up in the gallery. And yeah, please let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want more information, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description box below. Have a wonderful day and I will speak to you soon. Bye.